me a moment to get all my monitor stuff up. Oh, that was weird. I had to crash Firefox and restart it. Alright, let me see here. What we got for... Medea is my arcane build. Ophelia is my platinum build, hence its crazy high soul level. Yeah, I put too many hours into this game. What of it? Yeah. First boss. Character creation. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Yeah, I have to turn down the volume. Wait. You know, for such a small mic, this thing picks up a hell of a lot of stuff. Alright. It's an appropriate Victorian name that isn't Victoria. Uzumaki with no. Oh, what's the name of that manga by Junji though? One sec. That's right, it's Tomie. I can't change the options right now. Right. What are my favorites anyway? That nose. That's my platinum character. I love how this haircut, out of all the freaking Souls games, remains for everybody. Stupid haircut. Edgy. I'll do this one. Squire hair. Oh, haircut. What would we do without you? That's too green. That's too animal? Alright, that's fine. What is that? 163, 120, 100? Eyelashes is fine. Yeah, it's fine. How to not make a good character. 101, starring Tomie. You know, I wish somebody would make like a parody YouTube makeup video, but they use the Bloodborne and the Dark Souls 3 character creation. Because that would be freaking hilarious. I know not many people watching this will probably know what that means, but I really want somebody to do that. Oh my gosh. Really, like, people complain about, like, gaming YouTube and stuff like that. They have not seen anything yet when they talk about, like, beauty YouTube is something else, I'm telling you. Yeah, fine. Oh, yeah. Well, they also make a lot more money. Like, a lot more. Like, girl YouTube is like, they get taken onto trips to fricking Tahiti, and they get free makeup to play with on their YouTube channels, and 150? Oh, sweet summer child. Try a few thousand. Plus free trips to Tahiti sometimes. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. But it is a lot more capitalistic. And maybe it's a lot more honest, but I don't know. Alright, what do you think for Origin? I've done Lone Survivor. And I think I've done... Oh, mommy bloggers are like ridiculous. Let's go with professional, I guess. I haven't done that. What is it? 15 skill? I don't know if I want to do another skill build, though. Somebody said I should do a strength build. I've done arcane, I've done skill. I've not done a strength or blood tinge, but blood tinge doesn't really get good until Canehurst. Yeah, I haven't done that. Yeah, it's good. We'll go with that. Oh yeah, mom bloggers are like, man. Lady YouTube, though, does get sometimes the same kind of commenter that video game YouTuber gets. Especially when it comes to, like, advertising and, sponsored videos and stuff like that.
Good. All silent seal to begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens...
And yeah, as soon as it lets me, I'm going to turn down the volume. Actually, my television volume might be a little high too. Yeah, it is. Hi. You've got a little something. I don't know. Right there. Never mind. It's fine. Hey guys, how's it going? You're little pygmies, right? You're in the wrong game.
You found yourself a hunter.
Whatever. I guess it's fine. Great, that's fine. Turn it down a little bit. But since I run on audio cues, I might have to turn it back up. Hey. No. Not yet. That's gonna mess me up. I forgot all about that, the triangle. Right, it's L1. Because Bloodborne is missing a button, actually. So they moved double-handing it to L1. If I can get the jump on him, I'll do it, but otherwise... Nope. We're running. Dude's not worth it. I will skip the bullets, though, because you can get an extra 10 bullets, if I remember right. It's been a while since I played Bloodborne. Like, in between then I've played Demon Souls, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 2 in the interim. Hey guys. Yeah. You plague-ridden rat! That's the best, right there. Climbing the ladder, and then Cleric Beast is like, what the hell? Who lets you come up here, you jerk? Yeah, sound design is really great. The other thing I think people overlook a lot is that all the metal, the spectral lighting on the metal is amazing. That guy really wanted to tell me to get out. Sirs. Well, DE, really? DE 98, but I know when I like the saw cleaver. Not the biggest fan of the axe. Yeah, you know when you're in especially in a cutscene where your like clasp sparkles, basically, that's pretty good.
Welcome to the Hunter's Dream.
It's not chromatic aberration. but it certainly sounds like, feels like it. It's like a spectral thing.
Gammon. Friend.
Gammon, you can do it. Use your words, please.
You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
Cameron, you just made it weird. You really just made it weird.
This would...
Alright. Whoops. Alright, that's here. That's here. Well, I thought I had... Right. I think everybody takes it as suggestive. It's probably more a joke. But everybody takes it as suggestive anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go again. Yeah. Alright, funny story. I don't know if you follow Fungo at all. But like Fungo swears up and down that there's like a sex noise at the real life hunter's dream, and I'm like, facepalm. And usually his videos are really good, but I'm like shaking my face, shaking my head at that. Go get the other bullets I skipped last time. Give me the vials. And these. And the bullets. That's something I learned from speedrunners. That if you skip those bullets, you can basically start with full bullets. There's a sound artifact in the real one. It's like a knocking. I like how Bloodborne really subtly references demon souls too. You can't level up until you get your first insight, and for most people that is meeting the first boss. Demon souls, you have to pass the first level of Boletaria to be able to level up. Wait for these guys to move. Oh, I forget you can't, like, just circle out of it like you can in Dark Souls 3. Yeah, there's a lot of Demon Souls. Like, it goes back to the Demon Souls healing stuff. A lot of my early echoes goes towards just buying out vials. Great. That was early. You gonna do something? Damn it. There we go. Yeah, like the vials are back to being like the grass you have to either dupe or find in the world, or go find Patches as fast as possible because he's the best grass vendor in Demon Souls. Let me move. I can't just move. Lamps. You have been the worst jerk of this entire playthrough. You, Mr. Villager guy. My echoes. Being a jerk. Meh. Yeah, I'm anticipating their parry a bit too much. That's the problem with that. Plus, to get them to actually do a thing, it's you have to be very close to them. I was hoping he'd drop me a good gem, but it's not that important. Avon calling.
Outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Sure. I should probably put those things on my hotbar. Do 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 do. Totally forgot about this guy. Bump them on the head until they're dead. Beware of patrol. Do do. That guy had a bad day. Speaking of the guys who had bad days, can I? Havoc Engine, can I have the... No, I guess not. Havoc Engine, can I have that item? I swear. I like it. Fine. Guess I'm just not having it. Praise the sun, I guess. Alright. Don't think I can throw that over. Right. Such a relief to come back to a game where lock-on works. Like, Dark Souls 1 and 2, lock-on doesn't really work the way I want it to. Like, I can see why some of the old school guys don't play with lock-on. Because, it just didn't work in previous games. Huh? What's that? Nerd. Um, in Dark Souls 1, like, locking on actually, will kill you. I'm not quite sure why in Dark Souls 1. Like, I noticed it in Capra. Dark Souls 1 is really, really terrible about locking on. Dark Souls 2 uses a different system, but, like, its lock-on is very, very loose. So, like, as soon as the camera sees an enemy, even remotely close, it, like, switches lock-on.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt.
Yeah, I used a claymore in Dark Souls 2.
Poor thing.
My big problem with the claymore is that it didn't dead angle a lot, so like I'd miss swings because I was pointed the wrong way.
I don't reckon you're from round here.
Doggos. And so, like, lock-on was actively a problem in some cases, especially in, I want to say Iron Keep. Iron Keep was a problem because there were just so many enemies, and so it was like, lock-on was a bit like a Jack Russell Terrier. Like, there's an enemy, You want that enemy, right? No, I'm concentrating on the one in front of me. Damn it, lock-on. Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 have a much tighter lock-on.
But if you hadn't got off your arse, you wouldn't be in this mess.
Well, no. Sorry.
A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
I wonder if anybody's made any serious lore videos, whether or not Eileen is actually Velka.
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still in a hunt?
Alright, fine. See you later, Eileen. That's another thing. The Wet Nurse has Priscilla's moveset, so I'm surprised there's no lore videos attempting to connect those two as well. They carry the same moveset. They must be related. I love the wet nurse though. Wet nurse's design is amazing. That's probably true. I mean, wet nurses aren't just for breastfeeding, although that is their thing. But they are kind of the nanny and the governess, governess. So she was probably also basically the mother in loco parentis of Margot's mother, aka Yharnam, probably. Diabetes' voice for those crows is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard, ever. Alright, it's over there. Oh, there's nothing that way. Side note, it is kind of tradition for like the governance stories, like I thought I had that, Perry. Like Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre like strikes me as a one of those things about Victorian literature. Like I grew up reading Anne of Avonlea, that whole series. Hey. Thought I had that. Waste enough bullets on you. That sound comes out of freaking Dark Souls 2. Please don't turn into a bomb. If you guys weren't heathens, the healing church might not have blocked its way. Just saying. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. There we go. I'm like, well, as long as I'm in the area, might as well do a peace out. Get some levels in.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden your sickly spirit. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut
Yeah, I know the
your
feeling.
eyes.
I've taken to making Madeir my hobby. And yeah, same thing.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth.
Leave me alone, doll. Start the storage, I guess. Well, it's still cheap. Should have bought some. Should have bought some Molotovs. I'll buy 4. I have to go up and around. Just gonna let them leash for a second. Yeah? What are you looking at down there? Thought so. The Molotovs are for Cleric Beast, because he's so weak to fire. If I remember to use them, anyway. Oh, great. I have pebbles on me, but don't think I'll need them. He really wants to come down. Madeir is really weird, because his AI tries to tell you how to fight him, but a lot of people try and swing around and hit him in the butt, which messes up his aggro. A couple of things I still need to do, because that's the way to Gascoigne already. Piggy. Piggy, piggy. I wonder where they got that laugh from. Are you having a fit over there? Well, that's Gascoigne, I guess. Pig still having a fit? You know, you keep doing that, you're gonna fall through the world. I'm just here for your safety, man. Really? Yeah, seriously, really? Pig AI, I'm telling you. Keep missing the visceral. You can't see me, but I'm just shaking my head a little bit at it. I always lose my way around here and end up, like, skipping half the level. I'm actually looking for my armor. Armor's not that way. And there's not this way either. I always forget where this stupid thing is. A speedrunner I am not. Man. There we go. Hey, a bloodstone shard. That'll come in handy eventually. Should open up things there. Yeah, that's a place I've already been. Cleric B should be over there. Gascoigne's that way. Oh well. Oh right, Gilbert. I should say hi.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Poor
Hey,
Gilbert.
What do you say? Never heard of it.
He tried so hard.
But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The Church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood.
My own little beastie
Across
just
the
came
valley
in.
to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight.
Everybody's too high to care.
Yes, I see. But the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral Ward. And during the hunt, the bridge is closed. You could try the aqueduct. There's a rather, how shall I put it, colourful area south of the Great Bridge. From there, an aqueduct leads to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally want to visit, but I don't imagine you have much of a choice, do you? Not a place you'd acknowledge.
Right. See you later, Gilbert. I remember where I'm going now. Not that way. Take your Merkman scythe and go back to Dark Souls 3. Jerks. How to juke the AI for fun and profit. It's nothing. What I want to be down this way. I'll kill this guy. Any more else? No? Fine. Spear dudes, let's do this. You done? Wow, by the time I get to upgrade a weapon, I'll be all set. What are you throwing knives? Nothing else I need down here, right? Besides that, which is probably nothing. Yeah, it's not nothing. I forgot there's no way back up. Oh well. I don't really level up until I get bosses under me, so I hate farming also, so I just dump a lot of souls into vials at the beginning. Bullets. Bullets. Let's go fight Cleric Beast, I guess. I guess. really messy. The wheels. Yeah, he's optional. He gets you extra weapons. The first main boss is Gascoigne. But, I like grabbing his echoes. And the extra place to warp to.
Farewell, good hand.
Oh, I need to get the lantern eventually. There's the emblem because of Cleric Beast. Oh yeah, and Cleric Beast allows you to skip things if you wanted to. And I need to pick up the Kirk Hammer. You hear the Kirk Hammer's good? Let me see if I have enough. Of these. Should. Need one more level. But I'll pick it up anyway. Yeah. Tomie, by the way, is a character from Junji Ito's manga, Tomie. And apparently she's so beautiful that she makes people kill each other. It's very Ito. Also, she's a cannibal and like she eats people or something. It's pretty cool. It's also spawned like 5 movies or something like that.
Welcome. What is it? Very pleasant.
1660.
Farewell, good heart.
Where was I? Alright, I was getting a music box. Actually, that was probably one of the smoothest runs at Cleric Beast I've had in a long, long time. Yeah. Ludwig's Holy Blade is like the thing. Surprisingly enough, I never mained Ludwig's in any of my runs. My skill character did the not saw cleaver, the saw cleaver, and then mained the rider palash. And then when it didn't matter anymore, she was using Rakuyo and Holy Moonlight Blade. Are you gonna do something I can parry? Yo is one I really want to play. I really, really want to see. I haven't read Yo. What's Gyo about? Alright, been that way. I need to get the music box right. Probably not actually this way. Huh. If that doesn't remind people of Bloodborne, I don't know what will. Which way was the... I don't think it's this way. Yeah, Uzumaki Junji Ito tends to be like that. Like, it's really good, but he's really Cronenbergian in his body horror. And that won't make any sense to people unless they've seen like Videodrome or something. I'm just gonna go back around. Yes. Uzumaki is probably his best work. I even like the movie. Side note. I think the casting is actually really good, and the cinematography is just weird enough to get the atmosphere across. I want to say the full movie's on YouTube. It's like, I saw it when I was in college, and college for me was 2000 something. Yeah, I went left last time I was down here. Really? You're gonna follow me all the way out here? But yeah, it was a music video director directed Uzumaki, the movie, and it really shows because there's a lot of like Dutch angles and strange coloring and stuff like that. It's very it's pretty good. It's a good adaptation, I think. Although they completely changed the end because it's a movie. It's still a weird end where pretty much everybody dies, but they don't do the Chalice Dungeon bit. I don't think Uzumaki was finished at that point. I still consider like Ito to be more the inspiration for Bloodborne than Lovecraft. Even though Ito writes in the Lovecraft tradition, I think his weird aesthetic fits Bloodborne a bit better. Oh! Oh! That's never gonna happen again. And this is the other side of Alright, that's the other side of Cleric Beast. I'll be back. Yeah. Let's go this way. Bolt is affected if you have bolt at the point where it matters. I totally missed something while I was down there. Would you people get some chill? Rats have no chill. It is known. Where is... I remember where the can't be. The sewers always turn me around. Or the aqueduct, I mean. Yeah. I love Videodrome. I have Videodrome somewhere around here. On Blu-ray, I want to say. And it is a great movie to come back to every once in a while. This way? Yeah, it's this way. Sad guy not in snows over there. This is not on. There we go.
And you? Are you a hunter? Then please will you look for my mum? Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him. But now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum.
I think this is the only girl in a Kingsfield-like game.
Big and beautiful. You won't miss it.
I blame
I
Sony.
mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs, and when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, and if you find her, give her this music box. Please, I know you can do it.
Sure, kid. So, I think the sobbing here, that's a good message. I don't think it's that odd to have Murgo's Lullaby as the music box. I think Murgo's Lullaby is such a meme at this point. An actual meme, not the way internet describes what a meme is. But I think it's a meme to the point where it's actually a tulpa in Yharnam. Yeah, I should go this way and then buy the pig. Like, if the whole culture is based off of this blood kind of thing, I think the same, like, sort of memes are going to be part of the culture. Yeah. And then that's that way, and then I can, yeah. Speaking of what we were talking about in the Discord, it was like, I think Ryan, who made the lullaby? That's Ryan Amon, right? Who composed the lullaby? I want to say it was Ryan Amon. Alright, I'm gonna dump these echoes, and then I'm gonna go attack Gascoigne. Oh, never mind. I was gonna dump these echoes and then go attack Gascoigne. I was kind of half talking to myself. Which means I can... Oh yeah, I was just wondering who composed the lullaby, if that was Ryan Amon or not. I've never been able to really parry Gascoigne, so... I'd have to look that up later. You guys gonna... There we go. Yeah, I like how all the metal sparkles in this engine.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
I bet dentistry gets a lot of work in Yharnam. Damn it.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
Stop distracting me, Gascoigne. Ah, he got me. I got caught in his wombo combo at the end. Dang it. Damn it. Damn it. He got me. That last run at Gascoigne was disappointing, actually. Alright, have a good time. Damn it. It's almost time for me to start farming a little bit of blood vials, which I hate doing, but yeah. I give this one more try. It'd probably fortify my weapon, I guess, but I've almost had this done a few times. Damn it. The greed! The greed! Alright, let me go farm a little bit. Let's see if I can't fortify my weapon a little bit, and then just do it. $280 for the next one. I didn't want to, but because I wanted to throw it all at a better strength weapon, but shards aren't that bad. Oops, wrong lantern. I'll just make the run over. All the merkmen. Hey, Ravenian. What's going on? Oh, come on, light the stupid boulder. Kappa. Kappa Kappa. That's all I gotta say about that. I actually haven't seen it. Have you seen it yet? I really need to stop being fancy with Gascoigne and just kill him. Damn it.
Your true face. A sporting hunted one.
I figure Gascoigne, I mean, not Gascoigne, Vadi's just explained stuff in his somber tones. Man, I'm being really bad at Gascoigne today, and it's really annoying. Yeah, I had a hankering for Bloodborne, because I hadn't played it in like almost a year. I've had like 3 really close, like one hit and he would have been dead attempts at Gascoigne. I like DS2. That's really it. I like DS2. But I've been meaning to play Bloodborne again because it's been like a freaking year. I played Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 and 2 and 3 since finishing up Bloodborne. It's been longer than I expected. I'm gonna have one more run at Gascoigne and then I'm gonna have to farm, I guess. I'm not sure. Like, I have 2 builds in Bloodborne, and that's it. But one of those builds has almost 300 hours on it. I have like 8 builds in Dark Souls 3. I have 1 build in Dark Souls 1, 2 builds in Demon Souls. I'm thinking. 2 builds in Dark Souls 2. That's it. I've been having issues with Gascoigne today. That's probably the difference between a +0 and a +2. I didn't want to have to upgrade my weapon because I think I'm going to switch to Ludwig's Holy Blade as soon as possible, but guess I'm going to have to sacrifice it. Rip that guy. Yep. You can also do a really nice charged R2, but I think R1s are just going to give you more damage on the whole. I had a thought that he would give you a free visceral if you did a charged R2 on his back, but I kept missing his back. And I don't think you can get a visceral out of him anyway.
Welcome. What is it? Very well then.
This one's gonna be strength. My other two builds, my platinum character started off as a skill build. It was a, it used, let me see here. It used a saw spear, and then it mained a rider palash all the way through to after getting the platinum, and then like it's blood level 230 now or something like that. So it's using a Rakuyo and Holy Moonlight Blade. And my arcane character, I forget what my arcane character uses for weapons because it uses arcane stuff. Buy vials before it bumps the price up. So I figure this one's going to be a strength build, but I'm not sure about the weapon yet. I have a Kirk hammer, but I'm not sure if I'm going to commit to that or something else. What do you suggest? I was thinking Blood Tinge at the beginning, but I'm like, nah. Blood Tinge doesn't get very good until Canehurst. Alright. Done here. Pick this up. I think everybody does. I think it's just on the whole a better weapon. I hate the spear guy. Every time. Spear guy is the worst! Side note, why don't we have a spear in Bloodborne? Like, that spear. Why don't we have it? Yeah, Beast Claws are pretty good. But it takes a while to get to. I'd have to start the Chalice dungeons pretty much immediately to get them. Oh, I'm out of frickin'. Side note, blood vials do go up in price after you open up the gate above. So that's why I haven't opened it up. Alright. Okay, I will not commit to the Kirkhammer. You and Alexander convinced me. Wasn't the biggest fan of the Kirkhammer anyway. At least from what I remember. Alright, let me go buy more vials. And then go bump the price up. I just didn't want to, like, commit to Ludwig's Holy Blade because I figured everybody was a little bit sick of LHB. So as soon as you open this door, blood vials go up in price. Just in case you didn't know. It makes sense within the game world, I guess. How do I have 8 insight already? Jeepers. Hey, dude.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Oedon Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Oedon Chapel. If they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
Don't worry about it, dude. Chapel bro, you're the best. Pitiful, really. Nothing but friends here, therefore treat friend with care. Wonderful. under his friend. And yeah, I know what you mean about that door. This one. It actually makes more sense that it opens by itself than it would in, like, Dark Souls. Yeah, it's... When in doubt, blame the messengers. Oh, I forgot this guy was there. Eep. Oh, I don't have any bullets. Ah, that blood effect looked gorgeous. Which way do I want to go? Probably not this way, right? This guy is coming with a vengeance. He's very mad about me killing his friend. Like this. Zelka, really? Thanks. Let me see here. So it's not that way. It's been a long time since I played this game. At least a year. Yeah. Nice. Oh, should talk to Not Solaire, I guess. Isn't that, the Ashen Hollow? I find it funny. I find it really funny. Oh yeah, I mean, it's probably not correct. I don't think, with all the stuff we've gotten from Dark Souls 3 and the Ring City, it insinuates that the gods have been dead the whole time, except Gwendolyn. And like, Filianor's been playing Sleeping Beauty all this time, and the only one of any note has been Gwendolyn. What the... Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see how he came to that conclusion, but I don't agree with it. And I mean, it's part of my pet peeve of like why people need to connect all these almost non-entities into, it was all according to Keikaku level NPCs. They can't just be a mention.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred.
And to me, Velka herself isn't interesting. It is what the game world views as sin that's interesting.
We are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Via all the stuff we've learned about Velka and what sin is. Sin is the interesting thing, not Velka. And I think people have been fixating on Velka because they want her to be more of a character than she actually is.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Gosh, I've missed Daniel Flynn's voice in Dark Souls 3.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. I really
love how this engine deals with sparkly things.
Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
You know, considering Daniel Flynn's brother is Bronn in Game of Thrones, if you listen, you can hear Bronn, like his brother, in his voice. Oh, you're supposed to be able to see him from over here. Huh. Yeah. Daniel Flynn is the brother of Bronn from Game of Thrones. I forget what his name is. Something Flynn. So, Solaire's brother is a sellsword in Game of Thrones. I think it's through Daniel Flynn they get all of it, the talent that they attract to Dark Souls voice acting. The hell? Oh right, this guy. It's the item gank. What's he been in lately? Harry Lester Smith. I know he's got a Twitter, but I forget where his Twitter handle is. But I know he's not like normally a voice actor. Side note, Shanalot should have gotten that Oscar. I'm telling you. She was up for an Oscar for the movie Loving. You can't really hear it because she's using an American South accent in it. She's using basically her tulip accent from the show Preacher. But she should have won that Oscar for it because that was an amazing performance. Andre is also in an episode of Father Ted, which is like a mid-90s Irish comedy sitcom about 3 priests. And Andre's voice actor is one of the priests in it, which is also really funny. Where is that pungent blood cocktail? It's over here, right? There's I know there's got to be like a clip on YouTube of Andre as a priest trying to escape the women's underwear aisle. No, they're all actors. They're all like normal actors. And I think Daniel Flynn is the director for the voice acting for Souls in Bloodborne. But like I know they actually like straight up just cast them like normal voice actors. Like Aldia's voice actor, he kind of looks like Aldia, by the way.
What is it?
He's like a stage actor.
Very well, let me.
But he likes doing like weird projects. Well, look up David Gant on YouTube. Kind of reminds me of what Aldia would look like before being Aldia. Oh, right, I was gonna buy some vials. I try and keep up with the vial buy, so I don't have to farm very much. What can I buy for Echo? Insight. I know, right? But cocktails and Gascoigne stuff. Actually, yeah, since I'm down here, I'll probably just open it up. I kind of grew up watching British comedy and like British drama and stuff like that, so some of these guys do look familiar.
Hunter! Didn't you turn back at once?
Vendrick!
Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men.
Vendrick,
Is
please.
now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those alone. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Sure, Vendrick, okay. Yeah, I'm American. My aunt was an Anglophile. So like when I was a kid, she turned me on things like Monty Python, stuff like that. She also had scripts from Monty Python that she liked reading from every once in a while. Like, they printed out scripts. They aren't like super collectible items or anything like that. I'll get that thing later. PS4, please. Let me see if I remember the YOLO. Do I remember the YOLO? I don't remember. YOLO.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless, half cut with blood, as the best hunters are. Which is why I was
I landed wrong. I was supposed to land on that thing.
The next time you dream, give some thought.
I'm actually... Hey, Mountain Justice. What's going on? Just playing a little bit of Bloodborne. Haven't done it in a year. So I'm super rusty. I wish Demon Souls was less than $30 to rent for 30 days on PS Now. Where's the hunter dude? Hunter dude. Did he despawn because I'm up here? It's been a while since I played Bloodborne like at all. Been kind of nuts actually. I love the sound design in here. It's just like, it sounds like hundreds of people moaning. And it stops when it gets, when somebody like alerts. I think that's just shared inspiration. Like, a lot of the architecture from Bloodborne is like from like Prague, Eastern Europe stuff, and a lot of what they suggest, the Amorian Blade and the Londor stuff, is like the same sort of architecture. Go over there, please. Actually, if you are on Twitter, there's an architecture Twitter that is really cool. I retweeted their flying buttresses picture from France, which is part of the Anne Orlando inspiration. The other day. And they're really cool to follow. Guess I didn't need that after all. Maybe for Bloodstarved, because Bloodstarved is a pain in the butt when you're fighting him this early. I also don't think I'm going to be fighting him right now. Yeah. Just gonna keep going. Grab this. And then keep going. Whoa, hold on a second, you guys. We haven't talked about it. I know JSF just finished doing some of the podcast circuit. Like he did Bonfireside Chat. He did Don't Give Up Skeleton. So I haven't really bothered him about it. Like our first collaboration came as a half accident. How were they? Because I haven't listened to them yet. That was a little goofy from SOFS, but okay. Don't exactly feel like fighting. Yeah, Bonfireside Chat isn't a big fan of Dark Souls 3 to begin with. I, however, love Dark Souls 3. Now that this area is basically done, I'm gonna head back up and then I had a interesting conversation with Gary Butterfield on Twitter the other day about Dark Souls 3. I tried to understand Butterfield's position, but I think he was trying to explain his I don't think he was thinking critically. I think he was thinking emotionally about Dark Souls 3. Well, they like Dark Souls 2 the most, I think. And I like Dark Souls 2 a whole lot. And I think Dark Souls 2 is really good. Especially when you get through the Shrine of Winter. When the actual game starts up. My only problem with Dark Souls 2 is that it fell for the sequel trap. And this happens in movies a lot more than it does in video games. But the sequel trap is when you are like surprised by the success of your first one and you have the opportunity to make a sequel and they're like,
welcome home, good hunter.
Put more of what this is in it, and they put more and they put too much without curating what they're going to put in. That's it. It's the only real problem with Dark Souls 2. I think what throws people off about Dark Souls 2 is Dark Souls 2 is more Kingsfield than it is Shadow Tower. And Dark Souls usually hangs out a bit more towards the Shadow Tower end of things.
Farewell, good hunter.
Dark Souls 2 is far more Kingsfield than it is Shadow Tower. Especially Kingsfield 4 is very much Dark Souls 2. Which is pretty funny. I don't know if people realize that. Yeah, it's fine. Just dump the rest of the vials. Yeah. Like, if you didn't like Kingsfield 4, then you're probably not going to like Dark Souls 2. Because they are very similar. That's pretty much all I can say. Yeah, I don't like stratifying the games anyway. It's kind of an impossible thing. At least for me anyway. I want my top hat. Now I look dashing. Yeah, I don't like the ADP tax. Like the ADP tax where you have to like throw the first bunch of levels that you gain into ADP so that you can get at least 20 which will serve you for like the first half of the game, or even more. Like, Aegon's convinced you need like 30 ADP, which is about 100 and some odd agility, but 20 is fine. But I don't like the ADP tax. Yeah, well, like Ravenian, that's what I mean about there being too many, them falling for the sequel trap. They had all of these great ideas, really good ideas for bosses and stuff like that, and then instead of curating and fleshing them out so that they could be memorable bosses, they threw them all in. You know what I mean? So there's too many NPCs that result in pretty much nothing. There's too many bosses that kind of go nowhere. They fell for the trap of, oh, this is a sequel and people suddenly like this game, so we'll just put in more what we thought people liked. It was without, like, curation. Which is why the DLCs are way better, because by the time Tanemura took over, he tightened up the game. Oh shoot. Which is why I think the second half of the game is a lot better. Yeah, I'm dead. Somebody on Something Awful said that Dark Souls 2 also approaches encounters differently than 1 and 3 does. It's not bonfire to bonfire management, it's more encounter to encounter management in Dark Souls 2, which throws a lot of people off too. And I can agree with that. I had to buy more bullets. I had to not go this way. And yeah, once you hit 20 levels of ADP, it gets a lot faster. Well, Tanemura's half of the game, which is, I think, the back half and the DLC are just miles better than the first half of the game. That I have to think that Tanemura's bits, like, you can feel when he takes over as director. It's not a perfect game, but it's a fine game. But none of the games are perfect. Like Bloodborne, you have to farm vials and crap like that. Demon Souls has the same issues. Dark Souls 1 gives you a false sense of non-linearity. And Dark Souls 3 has some issues too. Dark Souls 2? They were kind of savage, actually. Although I think Demon Souls' riposts are a bit more savage and a little bit unnecessary. Why was I early on that? But I really like Dark Souls 2 story. I really like I can respect what they were going for in Dark Souls 2. I like it. I don't get the vitriolic hate it gets from certain corners of the internet. Which way am I going? This way, this way. I actually want to get into the forest before I call it a night. Yeah. See, I'm not the biggest fan of Sakuraba anyway. I like him best when he's doing "Here's the King You Were Looking For" music. His stuff with Gwyn, his Vendrick theme, his Aldia theme. I think those are the Sakuraba themes that I enjoy a lot. But I'm not the biggest fan of most of his work, actually. I think it's too soft for the bombastic nature of Dark Souls. Where am I going? Like, even longtime FromSoft collaborator Tsukatsu Saito has some really great Bloodborne music. And he's been with FromSoft since the Kingsfield days. Saito was their main dude for Kingsfield. Oh, ding! Yeah, I needed those bullets. That's cool. No, that was the new guy, Nobuyuki Suzuki. Like, Suzuki did Ludwig. Yeah, he did Lawrence. Saito. Like, Saito's been their main guy from Kingsfield on. What did I forget? I totally forgot. I wanted to get to the forest. This way? It's not this way. Well, I'm out. Never mind. Yeah, I'm totally missing something. I'm totally missing something. Lawrence was great. A lot of the Bloodborne music is, like, amazing. Huh. Guess I'm gonna have to go the other way. Yeah, I really think Kitamura, like, blew up as a composer. Like, her Surlon theme is really good. And then I think her working on Bloodborne and, like, learning from all the composers Sony gathered for it was nothing but awesome for her. Come on. I just think her bombastic way about going about things is like super good. That's from below, right? And do I really have to beat Bloodstar Beast to get to the forest? I don't wanna. I'm really excited to see what she does next and where she's going to end up doing. She might be. I don't think so, though. I think she might be contracted. Like, the From employees that they have for just music, they list on their From Sound website. And that hasn't been updated in a while. It only lists their Armored Core guy. Man, do I really have to either pay the 10 grand or... Oh well. I did get some gems. Guess I should throw those on and then call it a night. I still think, and it is crazy enough to work, Armored Core VR. Armored Core with a PSVR. That would be freaking great. It's not like he's not new to Armored Core. He was one of the coders at Armored Core. Let's see here. Attack 0.7. Attack 1.1. What do you want?
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion.
I thought he was just a coder in Armored Core.
Most of them, and the few were lost again. But if one, yet the town, it was burned of her. One of the town.
I just hope... Another side of me hopes that FromSoft does another batshit crazy game, like, Metal Wolf Chaos or something. Something as just completely out there. Just to throw everybody off. Come on, Metal Wolf Chaos, everybody wants it. Let's go. I should go talk to, dead kid. Before I call it a night. Metal Wolf Chaos never came out in the States, but it is in English. It's for Xbox 360, because back then, this is before Demon Souls. Back then, FromSoft mostly did stuff for Xbox. This guy's different. Praise the sun. So, yeah, it's not this way. This way. It is the most American game you'll ever play. Michael Wilson is the President of the United States, descendant from President Wilson, and his Vice President, Richard, is trying very hard to raise a coup d'etat against the president, and both of them have mechs. Hey, Rage-tastic. Look up the opening animation, because it's hilarious. It's like, Jodie is your waifu in Metal Wolf Chaos, and she's navigating you. And they're all American voice actors, and it's just absolutely hilarious. What's even funnier about Metal Wolf Chaos is that it's reached such a cult status that Devolver Digital has like offered publicly, I think on their Twitter, can we please remake this? We'll do all the work. Can we do it, please? And like Vice Gaming asked Miyazaki. Miyazaki's like, I can't answer that because the guy who owns that IP at FromSoft is my boss and board of directors. I will not answer for him. I'm like, come on, Miyazaki. Sigh. I really like this skybox the most. It's the post-Gehrman skybox. You don't see it very often. Or very long. Well. Rip the brooch. Whoops. Would you chill out, please, dog? You're still crying, right? Yeah. Yeah. The skybox is a bit lighter when you start, and then it gets a bit more fiery after Gehrman. Not Gehrman. Gascoigne. I don't wanna... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to fight. Suck it up and fight.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well.
Blood-starved beast. I don't wanna.
The echoes become yours. Let me...
This poison resist is really good though. Alright. So next time I am gonna fight Bloodstarved Beast and probably start a Chalice dungeon. And then hit the that's where how I'm gonna approach the mid part of the game, or the end of Act 1. Yeah, it's the end of Act 1. So, until next time, maybe a day or so. Really depends on if I pick up Prey this weekend, and get caught up with that. If you guys are interested, I might stream my Prey playthrough. Otherwise, I'll probably just explore it by myself. Let me know in the Discord. So, I'm gonna cut off here, and thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys later on. Where? Yay! Good night, guys.